Have you ever wondered about the less explored aspects of the land of the rising sun, Japan? Japan, a country known for its technological prowess, cultural richness, and societal politeness, also harbors a less-known, darker side. It's like an intricate origami piece, each fold hiding a story, each crease a tale of its own. Today we're going to unfold some of these hidden tales, the ones that often get overlooked in the mainstream narratives. We'll explore the underworld of the Yakuza, Japan's notorious organized crime syndicates. Their history spans centuries, their influence deeply embedded in certain industries, from gambling and prostitution to extortion. While law enforcement's efforts have diminished their power, their shadowy presence still lingers in Japan's society. Then, we'll delve into the phenomenon of hikikomori, where individuals, mostly young adults, retreat from social life to live in seclusion. With ties to social pressure, economic uncertainty, and mental health, this issue is a stark contrast to the bustling city life we often associate with Japan. We cannot ignore the high suicide rates in Japan, a tragic testament to the immense societal pressures. From academic stress to professional demands, many individuals grapple with mental health challenges, making suicide a pressing concern in this seemingly serene society. We'll also shed light on Japan's infamous work culture, known for its grueling hours and intense competition. The term karoshi, meaning death by overwork, is a grim reality for some, as the pressure of their jobs leads to stress-related illnesses or even death. We will also touch upon Japan's demographic challenges, with a rapidly aging population and a declining birth rate. This demographic shift has far-reaching implications for Japan's economy, social welfare systems, and the future of its society. Lastly, we'll discuss Japan's vulnerability to natural disasters like earthquakes, tsunamis, and typhoons due to its location on the Pacific Ring of Fire. These disasters leave behind a trail of destruction and loss, reminding us of nature's might and unpredictability. Let's peel back the layers of this complex society and delve into the unseen. As we journey through these less explored aspects of Japan, we'll gain a deeper understanding of this fascinating country's multifaceted identity. When you think of organized crime in Japan, the Yakuza comes to mind. This notorious syndicate has roots that delve deep into the country's history, dating back centuries. These groups, cloaked in tattoos and tradition, have woven themselves into the fabric of Japanese society, often operating in plain sight. The Yakuza's influence, however, is not just confined to the criminal underworld. They've managed to extend their reach into various industries, from gambling to prostitution and even extortion. Their operations are sophisticated, systematic, and often surprisingly legal. But one cannot overlook the damage they've inflicted on countless lives and the fear they've instilled in the heart of Japanese society. Over the years, the Japanese law enforcement has intensified their crackdown on these groups, leading to their diminishing power. But even with their waning influence, the Yakuza continues to be a formidable presence. The underworld of Japan, in many ways, is still under their sway. Remember, the Yakuza isn't just a criminal organization. It's a reflection of a society's struggle against the darker aspects of its culture. It's a reminder of the ongoing battle between order and chaos, between lawfulness and lawlessness. Despite a decline in recent years, the Yakuza continues to cast a shadow on Japanese society. To understand Japan, one must delve into these shadows, for it is in the darkness that the true face of a society is often revealed. Imagine withdrawing from society and living in isolation. Welcome to the world of hikikomori. In the heart of Japan's bustling cities, a counterintuitive phenomenon is taking place. Thousands of young adults are choosing to retreat from society, closing their doors to the world outside. This is the perplexing and poignant reality of hikikomori. Hikikomori, a term coined by Japanese psychologists, refers to those who, for 6 months or more, do not participate in society and live in self-imposed isolation. This phenomenon is often linked to social pressures, economic uncertainty, and mental health issues. The reasons behind this social withdrawal are multifaceted. Some cite the intense pressure of Japan's education system and the daunting prospect of joining the rigorous work culture. Others point to social anxiety, bullying, or the fear of failure. In a society where conformity is highly valued, the inability to fit in can lead some to retreat entirely. The implications of this phenomenon are significant. With an estimated 500,000 to 1 million hikikomori in Japan, a large portion of the country's youth is disengaged from society. This not only impacts the individuals and their families, but also has broader implications for Japan's economy and future societal structure. Efforts are underway to bring these hidden youths back into society through counseling, employment programs, and community outreach initiatives. Yet, the road to reintegration is often long and complex. In the midst of a bustling society, many Japanese youths are living a life of solitude. Japan, a country known for its vibrant culture, also holds a grim record for high suicide rates. The land of the rising sun, celebrated for its technological advancements and rich traditions, has a shadowy undercurrent of despair that cannot be ignored. Suicide rates in Japan are among the highest in the world, painting a stark contrast to the country's picturesque landscapes and bustling cityscapes. A complex web of societal pressures contributes to this alarming issue. The intense academic and professional environments are often cited as key factors. The exacting standards of perfection, the relentless pursuit of success, the fear of failure, all these create a pressure cooker situation, pushing many to the brink. Young adults, especially, are vulnerable. They face an uphill battle, grappling with the high expectations set by society, family, and themselves. The transition from school to work life is often overwhelming, leading to feelings of isolation and hopelessness. But it's not just the young. The elderly, too, often succumb to the silent epidemic of suicide. Loneliness, financial insecurity, and the fear of being a burden to their families are common triggers. However, it's important to note that Japan is actively addressing this issue. Government initiatives, mental health awareness campaigns, and support hotlines are being implemented. Schools and workplaces are being encouraged to promote a balanced lifestyle and to provide mental health support to their students and employees. Yet, the road to change is long and steep. The silent epidemic of suicide continues to be a pressing issue in Japan. In Japan, the term karoshi has a chilling meaning: death by overwork. In the land of the rising sun, where dedication to one's profession is deeply embedded in the cultural ethos, a dangerous phenomenon lurks in the shadows of the skyscrapers and office buildings. This is the world of karoshi, a term that translates to death by overwork. An eerie testament to the relentless grind that many Japanese workers face. Unlike the Western work week, where the boundary between personal and professional life is often clear, the Japanese work culture blurs these lines. Employees are expected to show unwavering loyalty to their companies, sometimes at the expense of their health and well-being. This loyalty is often manifested in long hours, few vacations, and a high-stress environment. Japan is facing a demographic time bomb. This isn't a hyperbolic statement. It's the stark reality of a nation that is rapidly graying. As we speak, nearly a third of Japan's population is over 65 years old. This figure is predicted to rise to nearly 40% by the middle of the century. While longevity is a testament to Japan's world-class healthcare and living standards, it poses a significant challenge. The nation's birth rate, on the other hand, is plummeting. The reasons are multifaceted, ranging from financial insecurity and work commitments to changing attitudes towards marriage and parenthood. This demographic shift presents a profound societal and economic challenge. Who will support this aging population? Who will fill the jobs left vacant by retiring workers? It's a conundrum that has the potential to put immense strain on the country's welfare systems and economy. The government is making strides in addressing this issue, from encouraging families to have more children through incentives, to implementing policies that promote active aging and longer working lives. Yet, the scale of the problem demands more than just policy tweaks. It requires a fundamental societal shift. As we grapple with these questions, one thing is clear: Japan's demographic crisis isn't just about numbers. It's about real people, their lives, their hopes, and their fears. It's about a nation trying to navigate its future while carrying the weight of an aging population. As the population ages, Japan grapples with ensuring the sustainability of its society. Living in Japan means living on the edge of natural calamities. The land of the rising sun, as beautiful and technologically advanced as it is, comes with its own set of challenges. It lies along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a prime hotspot for seismic activities, making it highly susceptible to earthquakes, tsunamis, and typhoons. Imagine having to live with the constant knowledge that an earthquake could strike at any moment. It's not just a hypothetical scenario for those residing in Japan, it's a daily reality. Japan experiences approximately 1,500 seismic activities each year, some of which lead to devastating disasters. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami was a grim reminder of the destructive power of nature, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. But the impact doesn't stop at the physical devastation. The aftermath of these disasters often leads to economic setbacks, as rebuilding and recovery efforts require significant resources. The Tohoku disaster, for instance, caused an estimated economic loss of $360 billion, the costliest natural disaster in world history. Yet despite these challenges, Japan doesn't falter. The nation has developed some of the world's most advanced early warning systems and stringent building codes to mitigate the impact of these disasters. The spirit of Kizuna, or bonding through shared experiences, shines through as communities come together to rebuild and recover. In the face of nature's fury, Japan stands resilient. Its determination to overcome adversity and build a safer future is a testament to the strength and courage of its people. The dark side of Japan is not just about challenges, but also about resilience and reform. From the underworld of Yakuza to the secluded hikikomoris, the high suicide rates, the notorious work culture, the demographic challenges, and the threat of natural disasters, each aspect is being actively addressed. Initiatives are underway to reform, to heal, to build. As we lift the veil on Japan's less explored aspects, we find a society that is as complex as it is captivating.